Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we are going to discuss about another very important topic for CSS, that is comments. So in this session, we are going to discuss what is comments in CSS, why do we need comment, how we can write the comment, what are the different types of method through which we can add comments in CSS source code. Okay, and by the end of the session we will be able to know we will be able to write the comment in all possible different ways. But before we proceed further, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic, because for time being we are just focusing on the comments part, but prior to that you should know how many types of how many ways are there to write a CSS, so that these things already covered, right? So I think now we are good to start with the session. And here you can see we have a simple code noted down here, which include one body in which I have noted down one heading, which is CSS Cascading Style Sheets by Sharmit, and there is one empty style block where we will write the code for CSS. And if I show you the output of this thing, so it is coming like this: CSS Cascading Style Sheet by Sharmit. Okay, now what we will do, we will put the title of today's session. So here I'll write H2, and here we will write comments in CSS. Additionally, we will include here H3. The first one would be single line comment, single line comments. Then we will write here another type, which is multi-line comment. Multi-line comments. And then we will add another one, which is inline comment. Okay, so these are the all types of ways through which we can add. Mostly, like, these are the three categories in which we can write the comment in CSS code. So I've just noted down these pointers so that you can see on the screen itself. Okay, fine. Now these are the things that we have noted down in HTML, and we can see it here. Now what is comment? Why do we need comment? So although, like, this thing we have already covered in HTML part, because in HTML also we write the comment, right? So comments are the line which are not processed by the browser, which are not displayed on the browser. Okay, so then why do we need it? So let's start from the definition itself. So if someone asks you what is comment, so you can simply say that CSS comments are not displayed in the browser, but they can help to document your source code. Okay, so CSS comments are used to explain the code, and it may help when you edit the source at later date. So suppose you have prepared one project, but later, after maybe a few months after or a few years later, when you visit your code, and that time if you want to find out like why do you write those lines, then in that situation, if you have already noted down the comments, then it would help you to understand the reason of writing those lines of code. Clear? Fine. So this is the thing. Now in case of HTML, we are writing the comment like this. So would it works? Let me show you. So if you try to write comments in this way, no, it is not the right way. Okay, this is for HTML only. In case of CSS, what we can do, we can write the comments using forward slash asterisk asterisk forward slash. Okay, so this is the way. Now here what we will do, we will write the comment, for example, single line comment. So this is the single line comment. Now this is the way through which we can put the single line comment. Now suppose I have noted down some let me show you one example. Suppose we are applying some attribute properties to this h3. So what I can do, I can directly write the code here, h3 selector, and here I can write color as blue. Fine. Now you can save it and refresh the browser. So you can see these three lines is changed. The color of these three lines is changed to blue. Now what we will do after this, suppose in the same case I want to put some note on this line of code that yes, this is the reason why I have added this thing. So for that reason what I can do, I can go with a single line comment. So I can simply write here slash asterisk asterisk slash, and here I can mention this is uh, the this code is applied just to change the font color of h3 content. Okay, so this line, maybe when after a few months back when I revisit my code, and that time if I want to check like why do I have noted down this thing, so I can simply read this comment. Okay, this code is applied just to change the font color of h3 content. So this is called single line comment because we are writing everything in a single line. Now similarly, if suppose I want to write multiple line for a comment, so in that case what I can do, I can use multi-line comment. How? Let me show you. I can remove it and here I can write slash asterisk. Okay, and after that I can put enter asterisk slash, and here I can put the multi-line comment. For example, I want to put author name, so I can write author. Here I can put texture width. Okay, then I want to put the code name or program name, or not program name, let's keep it as purpose. Okay, so I can simply write just to change the color of font to blue. So this is called multi-line comment because there are two lines. I have noted down the comments in two line. Okay, so this piece of code is called multi-line comment. Okay, so here we have noted down this thing, but it is not displayed on the browser. It is just for the reference purpose. So this is called multi-line comment. So we have covered single line comment, multi-line comment. Now we will talk about the inline comment. What is the meaning of inline comment? Inline comment means if you want to write comment inside the code itself. So for example, this is my CSS. So inside the CSS itself, I can write the code like forward slash asterisk asterisk forward slash. Here I can write this is my inline comment. Okay, and then I can save it. So this is called inline comment. Now if I refresh my browser, I can see still it is not showing anything on display because this is also considered as a comment. Okay, so these are the three most popular method for writing the comment. And now some of you might be thinking like which one you are supposed to use. So you can use any type. For example, if you want to write only single line things, so you can use single line comment. If there are, for example, if this kind of note you want to prepare in CSS file, so you can use multi-line comment. Okay, and again, writing a CSS is just a way like that you might be using other method also, maybe external CSS or inline CSS, but in all cases you can use this comment. Comments would work in the same manner for all three types. Okay, doesn't matter if you are writing external code, internal or inline. Okay, so just to repeat and to explain everything again, comments are the lines that are not displayed on CSS, that are not displayed on browser, but it can help us to remember the reason, or it would help us to put the note on the lines of code. Clear? So yeah, that's all for today, and now I request you to please do some practice on these points, because these are the things that would be helping us a lot when we are going to create the project, because at that time we will just simply write the code along with lots of comments. So it's better to do some practice prior to that, so that at that time you would be easily able to learn and use these things. Okay. So yeah, that's all for today. In the next session, we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.